My father, Sam. My father, Sam, has done many things in his first 90 years. His life has always been a little larger than life, or so it seemed to me, his son. While some may say, standing at 5'6" at his zenith, this may not be too difficult to be. I, his son, feel he has lived, a bit more fuller than the average man. Father was born in Marathon, New York, population 919. Google the. It's in 2011 reference. He went on, and then he went on to run a marathon after reaching the age of 50. At that point now, I run some, but my joints couldn't take that.
60.
Yeah. Oh, you're over 60?
My first marathon, I was 60.
What's the I thought the Masters is 50. It's 60.
Yeah.
Okay. So even
It was Link's fault.
so see, larger than life.
I thought it was my fault. Link got me into that.
So my father grew up and survived the Great Depression with his family. The larger world was always important to Father. Politics as a tool to improve the world and humanity has always been a priority, influencing Sam's life at all times. And I learned this feeling from him. He fought in World War II and won. Yeah, I didn't.
That's why they came up with it independently.
So it must be true.
Well,
It's genetic.
so it's established. Yeah, two sources.
Two sources right to verify. So he went far from home to university before that was so common. And for Sam's honeymoon, he didn't just go to Coney Island or Florida like the average man would, but he went to Guatemala and Haiti. And so he's curious and interested in the world and meeting people, and still travels to distant parts. While the world and political affairs are important to Father, we, his family, are also important too. It's one of my earliest memories is riding on Father's feet, which we would ride on when he was small, and with 4 sons that required a certain athletic ability.
Lots of troops. I used to have one on each foot walk up the stairs. I can't do that anymore.
That tied in something Michael said earlier. And then he went on to to attend many athletic events and other events, soccer matches, track meets, and dramatic productions with his children. His father didn't just take photographs, but set up a dark room and learned how to use it, and then taught Jonas and me to do photography also. He sort of took that for granted at the time, that Father knew how to do all these things, but that's not very typical. He had a motorboat and learned how to navigate, got a sailboat and learned how to sail, and exposed his children to that also. Thoughtless to his own peril and any damage he might inflict on the car, grasping the handhold so tightly. He taught us all to drive. And as soon as home computers came about, he got a computer and learned how to use that before it was so user-friendly and as easy to do as now, and uses and enjoys his computer. Probably I'm the least musical in the family, but you all know how important music is and how Father relishes that with all of you. So you and his family, extended family, were always very important to Sam. So I'm glad so many people could come. None of us ever doubted that we were important to Father, while occasionally the intensity of it did drive us crazy. And while all of you aren't here, whenever news would come from far away about any achievements or accomplishments of anyone, friend or extended family, I could always feel Father's pride in that. So I would ask everybody to join me in a toast. Were we at toasting time? And then I got a toast off Wikipedia, which I thought was cute. So here's to Sam's coffin, may be made of a 100-year-old oak, which we shall plant tomorrow. May he live as long as he wants, and never want as long as he lives. May the best of his yesterdays be the worst of his tomorrows, or then more concisely, just to Sam's health and happiness, L'chaim.
Never let it be said that we're competitors.